Hi, everybody. So, I have a request to make a Wisdom for Humanity video. The question is really unique, and the question is, how does birth control affect the female body? So, I'm going to relax here, and then we will see what Spirit has to share, okay? It's their energy shifting is really strange to feel. It's shifting in a way I don't even know how to define what the feeling is. I feel like I'm trapped in a cylinder. I feel like the cylinder is not made out of walls, but made out of electrical energy that's also like a water. I feel like I am being pushed further and further away. I feel like there's a darkness or a shadow that surrounds this whole experience. I feel a sensation of absence within my body. I feel absent of life. I feel the experience of decay. They show me a dark tree, and it too is absent of the nourishment that helps it to grow leaves. This tree is only the wooden part of it, and it's dried up, although it is still alive. They say birth control dries up your body, although you are still alive. Now, do you feel that birth control is appropriate or is it inappropriate? They say it is far more devastating to the female reflection than we understand. We see it as a gift, an ability to be free sexually and not worry about the creation of a child, when on another version of a reflection, it is drying up your womb and ability to feel creation, creative energy that is your divine spark as a female. I feel a lot of energy in my head. I feel like I'm a robot. I see an image of a robot. It's kind of cartoonish. It has a metal head with all these sort of light up buttons for a face, and then it has like a little part here, and then a metallic I don't know, body part, and then all these colorful buttons, and then it has arm pieces and leg pieces made out of metal too. This robot is with head and hand like this, and looking, there's a counter or a long desk that it's sitting at, and it's empty. There's no paper, there's nothing on the desk, there's no work to be done. It is just like this, and then looking downward. The feeling is horrible. I can't explain it. Absent of life, they say again. Absent of life. How horrible is it to be absent of life? Robot says, absent of life. Robot looks at table, sees nothing on table, no work to be done. Absent of life. There is a scramble of the image. There's an instant feeling of betray. I've been betrayed. There's completely no sound at all. No vibrations of sound. Nothing. Emptiness. Silence. Pushing further away from creative life force energy, withering, dying, further away. I experience this lifeless tree. It is alive, but it is unable to produce life. What is alive and unable to produce life? Is it the female race? Are females alive now and unable to produce life? Is that the female race? To be alive and unable to produce life? Is that the female race? Again, they say these words over and over and over and over and over again, as though this is what makes up the breeze that blows upon this tree that is not growing leaves. Further and further we recede and decay and then die. Do you understand the manifestation of a tool that signs you up for choosing to not create life, creates a new DNA strand where women are unable to create life? We do not see the importance of allowing the body to remain creative. We forget. Hearts absent of understanding through the sound of emotion that creates life. Mind in compute mode thinks with logic best to not create life. They show ultimate decay and ruin of a creative species because we thought this was a good idea. Death. They say death over and over again. Death, death, death. That's what they say. It's on the breeze that blows this tree with no leaves. It blows no leaves on the tree to blow. No life left. Life withers and dies now. Choice is to lose the creativity of the female body because we think it's a good idea. Where's the heart in thinking? They say the word sustainability, reducing to zero, death of all. That's what they say. It's pretty hardcore energy. They show me women are told, women are reassured, women are okay to use birth control. It's a good idea, right? They show me papers in fine print about cancer, about different ailments this might cause. It's only fine print. We throw away the fine print because now we have the freedom to love without fear of creation. Do you see why this is an issue? Love without fear of creation. What inspires creation? Love inspires creation. Why are we afraid of creation? Why are we not rejoicing in the art of creating? Have you forgotten your divine right to choose and then manifest through choice? Your body choosing or not choosing, allowing your heart to align with divine influence, trusting in the Spirit of divine love and creation, allowing the divine spirit of love and creation to enter into your form and inspire life when life is meant to be inspired. There is a massive planet of darkness and people walking in the dark, covered in a tar, and feeling like they're making all of the right logical decisions. Compute, compute, compute. Logic, logic, logic. Everything smart, smart, smart. We do it right, by the book, by the book. Smart. But nobody is using their heart to be creative and inspired and spiritual and natural and infinite and aligned as a creation to love and support, to heal each other. We are finding more ways to create books and rules and logic and black and white, rigid structures that inspire the future that is computing death of the human race. That's what they say. Choosing to prevent the body from creativity influences future generations to not be able to produce children. We do not see this now, but this is the future of mankind. You choose, now you receive no ability within your divine reflection to create life anymore. Death is now the creation. We choose. That's what they say. Phew. It's hardcore energy. I'm just gonna see if there's anything else they'd like to share. It's hard for me to tolerate it. They show me life forms that are unable to produce children, like gray aliens and such. Alien beings that don't know how I can't get the language out. They flipped a switch and they said no more. Now their choice is an ability to reproduce in the same sexual way that we can. We alter the pattern of energy of creation of our divine race when we turn off our ability to create through choice. We aren't just choosing, we are manifesting our future. And our future now looks like gray aliens. Gray aliens who are absolutely mind blown by a race of human beings that are full of emotions and rainbow colors and sexuality. We let go, we change our forms and our identities. We choose to alter our creative patterns. Is this what you choose? Do you choose to become like them? Choose and then receive. You choose, and your choice now manifests your future. But who cares? Because today is all that matters, right? Today, is it an infinite experience? The soul incarnating more than once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 1,000 times. When you return to this planet and you are unable to create life, now you will cry. Now you will wonder why God did not give you the gift and ability to create a child. Now you will understand your choices from lifetimes that you have forgotten. And you will feel it is unfair Is it unfair? Maybe you get what you ask for. Maybe not in this lifetime, but in the future you will understand. That's what they say. They're helping me to come out of this because it's quite terrible. It's terrible to feel it. It's terrible to experience it. Because I can experience what is decision making that feels so smart, and what it means in our future, and what it looks like, and what it feels like, from so many different angles of understanding. I get why we choose to have this. It feels smart, right? It's easy. We can make sure. They're really emphasizing do not go this route. There are other ways, other choices. So there's still a connection with this message. I'm just patiently waiting for it to dissolve or transform into a new message. It's dissolving. They want the final image to be a woman who is fat and happy, completely naked, extraordinarily large breasts, very large rear end, big fat hips, big fat belly, full of vitality and feminine jiggliness. They want me to say, this was what we once worshipped. The mother of creation, fat and healthy and happy, with her legs spread in a moment of receiving the gift of man, that her body can create life for this gift of creation to continue and rejoice in divine love and happiness. They show her body now getting skinnier and skinnier and looking anorexic, hating men, telling men to get away from her, don't touch me. Ew, why are you looking at me like that? Making men feel confused. She looks like a skeleton in her own world. She is constantly looking at her body and trying to find perfection in it and sees nothing but ugliness. She hates herself. She hates creation. She hates this world. This world is not a reflection of her divine gift. It is a reflection of destroying creativity, and thus it destroys the female reflection. It destroys woman. It destroys divine feminine, and then men also suffer. And yet men and women both choose this to be the reality. Men will always be in a state of imbalance with woman, and woman imbalanced with man, until we can choose love and creative energy, the influence of divine love, divine feminine, divine masculine, balanced with each other in a creative life force of energy and love and healing and beauty. That's what they say. All right, I'm calling this a video. That was very interesting. Thank you. Thank you very much. So this gift is from Jennifer. She had requested a donation service with this question, and it really means a lot to me, and it means a lot to us all, because this question is helping us to see with higher clarity about the things that we wonder about in life. I can't always think of all the things to channel wisdom on, and I get a lot of questions, and I get sometimes overwhelmed. It really helps me when you take a step forward and really influence and promote a gift that we can all rejoice from. So thank you, Jennifer, for this. It means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to us all. So, for those of you watching, if you have a really, a question of any kind and would like me to channel a message for you, I have what's called a donation service on my website for either a psychic wisdom video or spiritual healing video for humanity. It's not me connecting with your spiritual atmosphere and sharing unique wisdom for your soul. It's me connecting with your question and then sharing wisdom we can all benefit from. If you're interested in one-on-one help with your life through healing or wisdom, I also share services of those kind too. And please visit my website. It's abbynormalswisdomquest.com. I'd absolutely love to connect with you and just see where we can go from there. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support.